Three, two, one, go!
Welcome to Big Devils. What can I get for you today? All right, so that'll be one.
3, 2, 1, go!
working? Are you working? Are you working? Why are you not working? I don't know. Please work. Like, I know you're getting replaced in like a couple days, but come on, you still gotta work for like a few more. Oh. Are you working? Hello? Can't tell where it's getting picked up from. Okay, there it is. Okay. Like, come on, man. You got like 3 more days till you get replaced. Not even 3, like 2. Hello. I'm sorry. I left you alone with music for 18 minutes. First, my mother was very adamant that I do the dishes, so I did the dishes. And then my mic decided not to work. This is fine. Hello, Ace. Have you come to wrongfully bonk me again? Is that what you've come to do? Wrongfully bonk me? No, I deserved it. It was rightfully. No, it was wrongfully. No proof. I haven't said anything. I'm scared to make a video on Spider-Man 2 now. Listen, man. Here it is. Rise Moon. What about Rise Moon? TikTok. Fun fact, I got myself shadow banned on TikTok for being stupid. I posted while I was sleep deprived.
I'm sorry,
so...
honey. I don't think I'm...
I got myself shadow banned on TikTok for writing "I want to die" because I was stupid and I didn't think things through. So now my TikTok is flopping hardcore. Was it like dad? Okay. There it is.
Most beautiful girl in the world.
Baba, am I ugly?
Very much.
Baba, am I ugly? Yeah.
Had to try this on my dad-law.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Baba, Baba,
What?
am I ugly?
What?
Am I ugly?
Yeah.
Which one is it? It's not that.
Am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Baba, am I ugly?
Very much.
Oh my god, yeah. That seems like... What's the one people use the most?
Dad,
Am I ugly?
Dad, am I ugly?
Yes. Yes, very much.
Dad,
Okay, let me download this.
Three, two, one, go!
Let me in. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, Moon, yeah. He commissioned me recently. I'm like 90% scared. Oh my god. Instant comments are gonna be AJ being down bad for Venom. Listen, man. 19 inches. Ace trying to be seen. Ba-da-ba-ba.
It's like, it said push to talk required. It's like, oh, okay, I can handle this.
No, it's because the only one who's allowed to enter this room without permission is Fox.
Yeah. Did you see the announcement I made?
On your Discord?
Yeah, I'm done streaming. Got the stress on in my server
Yeah, but where?
on YouTube. I feel like we're both confusing ourselves here.
Did you announce it on your Oh, there it is. The Spider-Man
Yeah.
thing?
No.
I don't know what we're looking. I don't know what you're asking of me, Ace.
Server. My server. Click on general. Boom. Big wall of text.
Oh, you said announcement. You didn't say you put it in the chats. How the fuck was I supposed to know?
I put it there because more people will pay attention to it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Understandable. You know what? Valid.
Yeah, so now I will
Where the fuck are
only
you?
live
There you
stream when there's fun videos and shit. When I have fun ideas like that FNAF challenge Fox keeps asking about. And like, that would be fun, but I could not imagine it being a fun YouTube video. A fun live stream.
Understandable.
Also, this doesn't mean I'm quitting as a VTuber either. The little VTuber character is still gonna appear. She'll probably just appear at the beginning of each video to introduce the game and maybe in video essays. But in actual gameplay footage, no. Half my humor is blocked by the fact that I have to acknowledge that there's a little character in the bottom of the screen.
Oh.
I mean, hey, a lot of YouTubers have a little character that like talks about the game they are playing on the video. Mine just happens to be a cat girl. But yeah, I'm gonna be solely making YouTube videos. This also totally isn't because my Spanish class is gonna have homework due every day.
Wait, you're gonna have homework due every day for Spanish?
Yeah, because we gotta practice.
You can forget about my help.
I mean, I wasn't gonna ask you for help every goddamn day. Like, yes, AJ, it's 11 o'clock at night. I know you're asleep, but help me with with Spanish. I was probably, if there was ever a phrase or like I needed help studying for an exam, then maybe I'd call you or text you like, hey.
You're gonna be asking a dyslexic person for help.
Well, it's
Listen,
it's
man,
Spanish,
dyslexia doesn't discriminate. I'm dyslexic in Spanish too. That doesn't help.
I mean, it's basic Spanish, so I'm pretty sure most of the time a vocab card would just say, what is, say, apple, and then you're just gotta translate. You just gotta say, what's apple in Spanish?
Manzana.
Thank you for the tip. Write that down, write that down!
Write it down, write it down.
Yeah, so that's what I've been... That just means, though, that I have homework to do, like, every fucking day, and I'm gonna be super tired.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have to come home from work. Like, even if there's not an assignment due, like from my other classes right that second, I'm always gonna have to come home before being able to go to bed after showering. I would always have to stop what I'm doing and do my homework, my Spanish homework, before like going to bed or relaxing. I'll be fine. I've done that before.
He says, you know. I was gonna say like a liar, but that's not true. I've
No,
done
I
it
usually-
before.
Yeah, I've worked. When I worked at McDonald's, I had to do that every time I'd get home from work at like 10 o'clock at night. So it was even later. Like, I don't know, coming home at 9, I still have enough energy to stay awake for a couple hours. Coming home at 10 o'clock at night, I'm just ready to collapse on my bed and go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people are like, yes, I stay up till 3 in the morning as a second shifter. Wow.
People who stay up late, like one of my coworkers, who I consider at least a friend, was all like, girl, I came in fucking exhausted, wasted off my ass. I'm like, why are you here? Because I need the money. I'm like, you know what, fair. But Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, yeah, I'm tired. I went to bed like at 2 a.m. Go to bed earlier. I can't do that. I was with my man. I'm like, bitch, priorities.
Yeah, the guy is the priority.
Jesus Christ. You know, I felt like she asked me how old I was. I was like, I am 23. It's like, you're like a year younger than my man. She's 19.
Like my brain just hit the mat to my head. It was like, hang on, I'm doing the math more. She's 1 year younger than me, meaning when I was a freshman, she was an 8th grader. He's 24. Minus 19.
Oh, Foxy.
5. There was a 5-year age gap. I hope to God they met when she was 18.
I don't know, actually. I cannot confirm or deny anything because I never asked when they started dating.
Because otherwise, then that's no matter what the situation.
They're always on and off, though. There's like, I've known her for like a year, and she's like, girl, I broke up with my boyfriend. I'm like, okay, that's great. Okay, and then you'll be telling me about him again tomorrow. She always does. I'm never like, dang, that was a very short break.
Yeah.
Fine, her relationship's not my business. Her sister's fucking whack, though. She just...
Oh, I'll talk shit about her sister.
Oh my god. Her sister, she comes in and tells me like, hey, my sister's going to juvie. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is such... Not even a good morning. It's like 5 a.m. and you're coming in here to dump this information on me. I was like, do you think she'll be okay? I'm like, I don't know what she do. Like, oh, she beat up this chick. I think she'll be fine. She's out here asking me for advice and shit. I'm like, I don't know. I've never gone to juvie. I joke about it, but I've never actually gone to juvie.
I gone to juvie once.
Really?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I was really hoping your reaction would have been more, what?
No.
It's just a very casual, really?
It's like, here's the thing, right? Is that you've told me you were a little shit. I'd probably believe you.
Yeah, but I wasn't a criminal.
I was just never caught.
There's the difference. That's the difference. Like, sure, I was a little shit, but I always covered my tracks.
Oh my goodness.
I did steal something though.
What'd you steal?
A Mike Wazowski toy.
From where?
From like Disney on Ice. Gotta see when my Prime membership is due for renewal, so that way I can decide if I really want to keep paying for it or if I'm done. I get the student discount, so I'm only paying $7.49 a month against people's like $14 a month.
Ooh, how much do I pay actually? I don't remember. I think I pay like 100 something a year.
Oh. How much money do I have? 'Cause apparently my Amazon Prime membership is due in like a couple of days. Hey, when do I get paid? Oh no, that's the opposite of good. I get paid the day before my Amazon gets renewed, and I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna get Xbox Game Pass, because there's a lot of games I want to try. I don't have the money for. Like
Yeah.
Starfield, I'm not spending $70 on a game that, even though I'm excited for, I have no 100% hope I'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I pay $139 a year, and it renews April 18th.
You see, at least you don't have to pay. I hate monthly subscriptions because they scare me. I'm always worried I'm gonna forget.
Ugh.
I have $15 left in my bank account. As long as I don't buy food tomorrow and make lunch before I leave for school, I'll be fine. Which, to be honest, one meal at UW... I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Don't do that.
At my school...
I'd like my content, please.
At my school, is like the equivalent of $11, so like I really don't like buying lunch. The only time I do buy lunch at school is when like I'm craving fast food, because we have a Taco Bell and a Burger King on campus. We also have a Jimmy John's, a Domino's, what is it called? It's kind of like Chipotle, but not. I don't know your opinion on Chipotle.
No, I've never been to Chipotle, but I don't really care about it.
So yeah, I got no beef.
I've got no beef. Yet.
And I definitely don't have beef, because I don't eat beef.
I know you don't.
Look, it's not just like, I remember one time I ordered like a chicken burrito at a taco truck with my friends when I was in Minnesota visiting one of my other friends, and they were shocked that I bought a chicken burrito, because they're like, what does that mean? Why did you do that? I was like, I'm a pescatarian. And then my friend was like, you're a what? And then his partner was like, oh, she only eats chicken and fish. I was like, yeah. I mean, I said I'm not really 100% on the diet, because I still eat beef because I have to eat whatever my mom's boyfriend or my mom cooks. Especially sophomore year, because I didn't have a job. Now that I have a job, I can buy my own food.
And yeah.
Sorry if I'm talking too fast.
You're not.
Qdoba, that's what it's called. Yeah, we got one of those next on campus too. We got a lot of options, but usually if I want food on campus, I get those. But other than that, no, I don't get anything from school. I usually bring my own lunch, or I don't eat lunch. Much to Moon's annoyance.
Didn't accidentally close my software, did I? Absolutely not. Okay, good. Hello, Soy, welcome back. I'm making TikTok. Well, not really TikTok, because I can't upload anything on TikTok until my shadow ban is over. Which God knows how long that's gonna take. If I upload anything, my views are just gonna tank. Making a short? Yeah, I'm making a short! The answer is yes. Fox is ugly. / J.
Oh my god.
You're so much better at drawing than me. I've had 13 years of practice. That's not true. I've had 10 years of practice.
You wanna know a fun fact that I'm not sure if Moon has told you?
What?
Don't worry, it's not like a private thing that I'm about to leak.
Okay.
Because your what sounded like, is Ace about to just say something extremely sensitive to Moon that Moon doesn't want people to know? No. Not a dick.
Hold up, wait.
No,
that's
it
fine.
it was that Moon's only been drawing since, or at least Moon's been trying in professionally drawing at the least. I think he told me since he was 14.
Moon's very
And I
good.
kept, what?
Moon's very good at drawing.
Yeah. I do think he constantly overguesses himself, and I want to find for it. Like, he's good at it, and then he's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, man. We'll fight. I have no years of drawing experience. Like, I mean, I guess that's not true. I used to draw a lot as a kid, but then I gave up because I almost never was improving. Part of me is wondering what would have happened if I didn't stop.
I mean, you got it to improve. You have to continue.
Yeah.
So you trying? I have no idea.
Imagine if I would have been the best. Honestly, there's an alternate universe where I pursued art, where I kept pursuing art, and who knows, maybe I would have been the best artist out of the 4 out of pack.
X'd it out.
Hey, we don't know until the freaking parallel universe device exists and we can see that universe. I mean, but yeah, X'd it out. I probably just sucked. Just like I suck at everything else I do creatively. Hey,
Ace, I swear to God. I can't wait to get my new microphone because Jesus fucking Christ. Yesterday I was in a call with Fox and he couldn't hear me. The only thing he's ever heard out of me was my coughing.
Ow. Yeah, me. Oh, I didn't tell you this. So later, earlier, last night, I would make myself a pizza. And I'd never used the oven at our house. So I turned it on, preheated the oven, and then and then it starts smelling, and I start freaking out because I think it's leaking out the gas it produces.
Uh-huh.
And then turns out no, it's just because it smells. That's just what ovens do when you preheat.
Yeah.
I still, out of fear, left all the windows in the house open just like a smidge.
Uh-huh.
To cool down, just in case there was a gas leak, the gas would seep itself out of the house. My mom then told me this morning, she was like, if there was a gas leak, even if it wasn't able to be smelled anymore, I would have either been dead by the time they came home, or the house would have been up in flames by the time they got home.
Yeah.
Because something would have sparked it.
What software do you use to stream? Streamlabs. I'm about to draw the most inaccurate picture of myself ever. Me doing the dishes.
Oh, I was like, whenever AJ I was like, I was like, I don't know what that is. I was gonna make a joke about how it's like, oh, like whatever AJ draws me, and it's like I actually don't look like a thumb. I didn't mean that as a bad thing on your art. I meant that I don't like how I look in real life. That's what I meant.
I was
God.
about to get offended. How dare you?
I was like, I realized the wording needed work. I was like, no, I personally think I IRL look like a thumb. AJ draws me like I actually got mooned for a good reason. AJ draws me like I actually like moon like. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now before I say something stupid.
Oh my goodness. I drew Ace like if she could actually get bitches. Oh.
I mean, look, if I would have figured out I wasn't cis a little bit earlier, I think that would have been a lot easier. I totally think if I was born a girl, I would have been like been able to. Well, I would have probably been like the. I'm not gonna say.
Would you have been a whore?
Maybe. I can't confirm or deny the amount of people I had crushes on in high school.
Yeah, but just because you have crushes doesn't mean you would sleep with them, though. I feel like you would still be Ace.
I don't know. We gotta find that parallel universe.
Gotta find that one parallel universe where Ace isn't Ace. How do you draw hair? I don't know. I just draw squiggles and pray it works. Wait, you can do that? Do what? Draw squiggles? Yeah. So for property, what? Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
God, I am not excited to go to school tomorrow.
I can imagine. School sucks. I have very strong opinions about school. I also have some very strong opinions about homework, but I can't share those until my brothers are out of school.
Or until you move out.
Or until I move out.
I don't want to talk about how the passage of time is so fast about how you're moving out in December, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that, my brain is like, that's in 3 months. In 3 months, it's gonna be way cheaper to visit you. What? Because, well, you're going from a state that's that has high tourist traction to another state that, I don't know. Random state out of the 50. You'll never know. You know what's funny? One of the airlines, when I was looking for TwitchCon tickets, had a ticket for what was called the mystery flight.
Oh no.
Where am I going today? We're going to.
Bro, why aren't my messages going through? It depends. What are you doing?
Hold on, I'll check. I don't know, maybe your Wi-Fi is corrupt because I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything either. It's the most inaccurate drawing of Andrew. He's doing the dishes. I have to go through my YouTube and download every single one of my videos that I've made so I can make like a little mini compilation and upload it to YouTube. I'm starting with Vela because Vela has actually the most, surprisingly. The Vela Saga, which is technically incomplete. Played 10 seconds today and I'm going to school tomorrow for the first day. They'll animate shit. That makes sense. I think so? Question mark?
Pink.
I do at some point need to invest in new headphones.
Oh yeah, I think your headphones like literally held together by duct tape.
Yeah, my headphones are still held together by duct tape. Which the duct tape is starting to get undone.
It buys your new headphones. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, don't. Please don't. Because I'm planning to invest in new candy headphones.
I'll just judge you silently on your taste in headphones.
Listen, man, if these headphones lasted me for when did I get them? I was still in high school when I got them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't like skull candy.
What's your grudge against skull candy?
The fact that I had the opposite effect. Anytime I bought skull candy headphones, they would last like a solid 3 months, then die.
Can't relate. Mine lasted since high school. Oh, it's been 9 years. I've had these headphones for 9 years. They're old. They're the really old kind of headphones. It's a Hesh model, and they don't make this model anymore. At least not this specific one. There is another Hesh model.
God, AJ's gonna find the joy of noise cancellation.
Yes,
Also,
I am.
the horror is when you can't hear anything, and your mom just walks slowly behind you and taps you on the shoulder.
That's every day. I listen to music. Although I'm not easily prone to get scared because I have a death wish. So if something wants to attack me from behind, it's more than welcome to.
I wonder if it's cheap because, like, I don't know. Headphones have not been cheap for years. Like, what used to be cheap and affordable are now like could always range from like $100 up.
Oh yeah, the
only got-
skull candy now, at least for Hesh models, like the cheapest is like $70 question mark.
39, 69, 84. Yeah, they are not cheap nowadays. They went from the brand you'd get when you couldn't afford anything else to now one of the big expensive boys.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Skull Candy came out, they were good quality for like $30, and now they're like, yeah, $200. Ooh. They're most, oh wait, hang on, what is this? Skull Candy Crusher over-ear wireless headphones. These are discontinued, so they're on sale for 50% off. But they were $200, meaning they're only $100 now.
Yeah.
I say $100 are still stupid expensive. Honestly, if you're still looking for cheap, affordable headphones, AJ, go with Turtle Beach. Like, Turtle Beach is literally their cheapest variant is $25.
I'm very picky about headphones.
I'm not, as long as they've... Honestly, the only issue I'm having, I actually begun to prefer wireless headphones over wired headphones. Like, honestly, while I love my Turtle Beaches, a part of me wants to replace them with a good pair of Turtle Beaches that are Bluetooth. Then I'll play them, I'll listen, I'll use them till they break. That's my rule. I always use headphones until they break.
Honestly, that's why I've had these for.
Except for those Bluetooth headphones I got for Christmas senior year that were. I only stopped using those because I wanted earbuds instead. Because honestly, carrying around giant headphones in college just makes you looks weird to me, and also they are just uncomfortable to work out with.
I like this.
I like them when I'm like in an airport or doing long car trips, but when it comes to just walking around school and stuff, I like it.
I hate earbuds so much. They're like so uncomfortable. That's why I prefer over the ear.
Yeah, the earbuds I have actually fit my ear. Actually, which is a first. I still prefer over-the-ear headphones, except when I have a pressure headache. Then my pressure headache just gets worse.
Yeah, the cheapest skull candy over the headphones I could find are $50. New.
Just saying, Turtle Beach is cheaper and it's really good quality. I can promise you.
I am picky. If it doesn't look like my old one, I'm not gonna want it. Plus, nothing is like. Here's the funny thing about these headphones, right? That I bought them for like dirt cheap. I bought them for like $3 because the guy thought they weren't working. All I had to do was replace the cable. He was like, "Oh yeah, they don't work anymore, so I'll give you 3. Like, give me 3 and you can take them." I'm like, "Fuck yes!" And so I took them, and I've had them for 9 years. The suck loser.
Oh, you wanna know what's a stupid thing my friend did?
What?
So he found a used PS3, and mind you, there's 3 tiers of PlayStation 3s. There's a PS3 that is backwards compatible with all previous PlayStation systems, and then there's 2 more that aren't that are just smaller versions that don't have that backwards compatibility and can only play PS3 games. So he found an original Fat Boy. It's called the PlayStation 3 Fat, by the way. It's a very weird name. And he was like, same story. Guy at a flea market was like, "Oh, it doesn't work anymore. I can't turn it on." Or like the AV cord, like the AV, or doesn't display on the TV. And I was like, he was like, "Oh, okay. I'm sure I can fix this." And it was, and then my friend, doing the stupidest thing ever, said, "Wait, did you plug it in through an HDMI cord, or did you plug it in using AV?" And he was like, AV. And I was like, yeah. And then he said, "Did you even check to see if the HDMI still worked?" He was like, "No." Originally, the guy was selling it for $100. Then he ended up selling it for $300. Because then it worked, and he knew it was rare. He just was like, "I'll charge it for $100 to see if anyone would be willing to buy it off of him." And my friend realized he could have just said, "Oh yeah, I could probably fix this. I'll buy it off of you for $100," and just left it at that. Instead, he decided to ask if the chip was broken, if the video chip was busted. It was like the stupidest thing he could have done in that moment. I'm still so pissed off at him. He could have had a PlayStation 3. Like, PlayStation 3s that can play old PlayStation games are like so expensive. It's ridiculous. It's the reason I have a PS2. Bruh. What's funny is he told me, if I can get this working, I already have a PS3. You want it for free? And I was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
The AV cord that was broken. I was like, fuck you. Well, the thing is, he like, and before, well, what about the disc drive? The disc drive worked perfectly. Like, it would accept discs, it would play the game. It was literally just the friend being a dumbass.
Oh my god, I didn't say anything. I knew the cable could be replaced, so I just took it with me. And then, once I was far away, I unplugged the cable and replaced it with the one that was currently attached to my shitty headphones. And I had banging music, good audio for the rest of the day. And for like the rest of the 9 years, because there's still pretty good audio. It still sounds so much better than any other headphones that I've had. That, like, mind you, my family has tried to replace these headphones 4 different times. And all of them broke within matter of weeks.
Oh my god.
Literally, like, when was the first time? The first time, I think, was like 2 years in. I was like, oh, I think it's about time I get like new ones, you know, because I wanted to get new ones because, you know, they were old and shit. I was like, oh, I might get new ones. And so my family just decided to buy like a cheap set from like the 99-cent discount store.
Well, I don't wanna say, I know your family meant well, but buying anything from a dollar store is not gonna last more than a few minutes.
I know. It was like really funny because she was all like, oh, these light up too, so I'm sure you're gonna have so much fun with them. I'm like, yeah, thanks, Mom. And then I put them on. They felt so uncomfortable. They felt like fake plastic, like those, like you've seen like those like fake tracks for like Hot Wheels. That was the feeling of the plastic. That was what I felt was on my head. And then the audio was absolute shit. It sounded like kind of like the audio was just terrible. I can't find a good word to explain the audio, but the audio was bad. So I went back to these immediately And my mom was like, "Oh, why aren't you using the other ones?" And I'm like, no offense, Mom, but they feel terrible and they sound terrible." And then I was like, "Okay, I'll use them until they break, and then I'll go back to the other ones." Then they just wouldn't work anymore. They stopped working after like a day of usage.
Yeah, oof.
And so I think like for Christmas they tried again. They found like a similar headset. It was a little more. I think they found it at Walmart or something. I don't remember. But it was still a cheap headset that didn't last me very long. The cable was broke. And because it was one of those cables that's inside and cannot be removed, I couldn't replace it. So they got me like headphones that I can't replace the cable for. And so I was just had the other set of headphones tossed to the side because I couldn't do anything with them. I can't replace the cable, and not like I had the equipment to pull it apart and replace the cable. So I just pretty much had them to the side, and then they were tossed out. Because my brothers ended up playing around in my room and sat on it and broke it. And then the third time...
This is funny to me. They're just having a good time, and they just sit on them, and then...
They were actually upset. Yeah, they were actually sad. They were like, "We're sorry." I'm like, "Sorry about what?" It's like, "We broke your headphones." I'm like, "Oh, it's okay, buddy. Don't worry. They were already broken." They're like, "You're not mad?" No. Am I upset?
As long as you didn't break my replacement.
As long as you didn't break the ones that are actually working, you're fine. They're like, "Okay. Can we have them?" Sure. And then they ran off and played with the broken headphones. And then
did they pretend to be Let's Players?
Yes,
for like
actually. They do. They still do.
Hey, look, I can't say I wasn't that kid who would pretend to be a video.
I was that kid. I still am that kid.
What? We are content creators. We're just not very good at it.
Yeah, but
You know, oh my god, it actually, I'm gonna be honest. When it came to the decision for quitting, I like consulted a friend, and a friend was like, but another friend was like, "But I've seen you in other like VODs where you're with your other friends and you seem like you're having a good time with them." And it's like, yeah, I only have a good time streaming when I'm with my friends. And I don't think I could pull them into stream VCs every time. Honestly, it was just a lot of burnout and just streaming's just a lot of work. And the games I play aren't 100% meant for streaming.
yeah.
So it just felt better to be like, all right. Well, I remember like texting Moon that. I first just said I've decided I'm quitting streaming, and Moon was like, "What, babe? No, I'm not gonna let you." I was like, hang on. But I'm still gonna make shorts, like short forms content and YouTube videos. Like I'm just gonna be a full-blown YouTuber, no live streaming anymore, unless it's like for a charity event or something.
Like, unless there's a game I really want to play that's live. Which for me would be like, I'm still working on the My Friendly Neighborhood one. I have to sit down and actually record, because I've been putting it off on live stream for a minute, and I haven't been exactly motivated to play games. Is why I've been drawing more recently.
Yeah, you see, it's the opposite for me. While I love playing games, I love watching movies, and I love everything, editing. I love doing everything else. But you remember how I like canceled the Wolf Among Us stream before, like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't motivated. Like I still wasn't motivated even the week after. I just forced myself to do it because I was like, I can't cancel it. It was definitely feels like I was doing it out of obligation, not passion. Just I don't know. It feels like it just becomes like I don't know, like a numbers game. And this is not to say like, oh, this is how every other streamer feels. I don't know. Do you feel like that?
The numbers thing? No, not really. That's
Yeah,
but
I
then
don't know.
again, it's because I don't care. Like,
For me, it's just awkward. Like when I'm making YouTube videos, I can let go and imagine that I'm doing what I used to do as a kid and talk to myself while I'm playing video games, pretending I'm making a YouTube video. While with live streaming, it feels more like if no one says something in chat, no one likes my joke. Or no one wants to say anything. It's just a lot of stressful shit to me, and it's just like I just don't like the idea of having a live audience just sit there wait in silence. Like I get it, lurkers are a thing, but it's not at fault of lurkers. It's just my brain being like, oh god. It's just a lot of stress.
Likes me.
Yeah, I just feel stressed out live streaming, and that exact thought, like, oh god, no one likes me enough or finds me funny enough to talk. Meanwhile, with YouTube videos, I'm like, you know, I had fun making this. I find it funny. Like, I had so much fun making the Minecraft story mode video, you do not know. There were so many jokes I cut out because the video would have been like an hour long. And also the audio got corrupted midway through the recording. You could probably hear it sometimes because there's some stuff that I was like, I don't want to just make the video 5 minutes long.
Hello, hi, welcome. I'm sorry I haven't been reading chat. I've broke my wonk. Oof, that sucks. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to chat, but I have been really focused on my tries and listening to Ace ramble.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just explaining why streaming just isn't for me, especially when I just kept learning more and more about how live streaming works, and I'm just like, this is just a lot of work, and I got college and a job. Why do you guys think Fox Pawns is editing up to me? One less thing.
Yeah,
Fox
I can confirm.
What the fuck?
I think Fox is at work right now.
Yeah, and he's like it's just I don't know. This is my opinion. I acknowledge and support everyone who wishes to become a live streamer. It just is not for me, nor has it really ever been. I swear, like, you know how there's people who only do things because it's popular?
Yeah.
I'm sure I only was doing live streaming because it was the hip thing to do when I started.
I'm pretty sure you also were only doing it, but because we were telling you to continue.
Yeah. But the thing is, the way I would say, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, hang on, someone in chat's texting. I don't want to. Me versus. I think I want my web. I don't know. I think he wants his tablet driver to work, or they want their laptop. I don't know. How
I
to
made
say
versus
that word.
ceiling fan. Well, speaking of which, I need to play versus Pie, made by one of my favorite daily doodle accounts. Not doodle, but daily FNF animation accounts.
Yeah, I'll just be the Technoblade of the friend group, the one who makes YouTube videos more than streams. I say as Technoblade streamed pretty consistently.
Yeah. By the end of Techno's run, Mans was streaming pretty frequently.
Okay, who's the one YouTuber and a group of YouTubers who like made in a group of live streamers? Tommy. I'm just gonna say Tommy because he doesn't stream anymore. Tommy, I'm gonna be the Tommy in it. I'm annoying.
Yeah, we know.
Also, I'm the youngest, so it makes sense actually. But yeah. that was just my thought process. I was tired. I was
Yeah.
burned out. And I was like, I think this is the better option than forcing myself to keep streaming. Because, like, every semester I go through this panic-induced moment of being like, oh, how am I gonna incorporate streaming and then making videos and then editing for Fox and then going to the gym and then doing homework and working, and then my brain just straight up said, what if you just stop streaming? And then I literally thought, that actually works. Like, I could still make YouTube videos as long as I get one video out a month. I'm not gonna be too upset with myself.
Yeah.
With like literally all YouTube set, like most YouTube guides are like, we recommend you upload once a week, but at least if you're gonna upload once, twice, or like at certain points, your best bet is to, I guess, stay consistent. Yeah, like, I don't know, my brain has always just been like, YouTube videos are fun and they're quick to make. Me with Twitch streaming, God, I gotta stream today, but I really want to do this. Especially with the fact that I could only stream once a week when school started, and I was just like, you know what, maybe I'll return to being a full-time streamer once school wraps up. Until then, I'm just gonna focus on making YouTube videos.
Streaming on Twitch was stressful. Because
Yeah,
I would
like,
literally disappear for a week and my account would get absolutely tanked when I came back.
Yeah. I wonder what happens if I just streamed on Twitch at random. Just randomly one if I just come back.
I've been tempted to just stream once to announce the fact that because apparently I'm still gaining followers over on Twitch. Probably because it's
Yeah.
linked to literally everywhere. So I gotta go and remove ads from everything.
Yeah. I gotta tell Fox if he could be so kindly to just any old edit by credit I received, just put my YouTube channel down, because I still sometimes will get followers on Twitch, even though I say on my Twitch now, this channel is dead, go subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, I've been wanting to, just specifically for the fact that I've still been getting followers over there. So I'm literally going to unlink my Twitch from everything and hope that stops it. But I also do want to stream one more time just to announce the YouTube thing.
Yeah, for me, when I do the Wolf Among Us stream, end it going over everything. Also, Undertale Genocide Run is still gonna be streamed. It's a vital thing. Always will be. I can be old and gray and I'd still do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Undertale. Today we're doing the Genocide Run. I know it's been a while since I live streamed and I've only amassed a whopping 10 million subscribers in my time. And you gotta bear with me, okay? I'm 93 years old. I can't make content like I used to anymore. I wonder when YouTubers are actually gonna, like, I remember thinking as a kid, like, oh, YouTube substantial career because you can only do it in your 20s, and by the time you turn 30 you gotta retire.
Did
I don't know where I
Markiplier
got
over 30?
AJ, I was 5. Or no,
Wait,
I was
how
like
old is Mark?
12 when I
How
thought
old?
this. He's like 34,
Wrong,
I think.
Mark.
already.
Not Mark Zuckerberg. I want to know Markiplier's age. Mark is 34 years old.
Yeah, he's almost 40. And damn, he still looks mighty fine.
No, bad. Where's the bonking stick?
You cannot. The entire internet agrees Markiplier is attractive. There's
Yeah.
no bonking when it's a fact.
Does
Even
Markiplier
the-
have a kid?
Does Markiplier have a kid? No, he doesn't.
Oh no, Mark doesn't have any children to speak of. He's a big YouTuber who's still actively making videos.
I mean, PewDiePie has a kid.
But yeah, PewDiePie does. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Jax. No. Honestly, I've always been wondering why.
Ooh,
Because,
very
you know,
pog.
but yeah, I don't know. You see, when I wanted to be a content creator, I always wanted to be a Let's Player. Also, the style of Markiplier. So I don't know, live streaming just always felt like that thing I did because I was like, oh, this can jumpstart my YouTube career. That was literally what I told Moon. I actually went back in time, and that's what I told Moon when I started. This could jumpstart my YouTube video career. So I was clearly banking on this just letting me become big. And now my brain is like, you see, and I still just enjoy making YouTube videos for fun. Unlike unlike streaming. Like, oh yeah, also I agree, AJ. Twitch is stressful.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Twitch
honestly,
caused me so much stress while I was streaming because I would disappear for like a week and my views would tank. I would go from 5 or 10 at max to literally like 1 or 2 when I came back.
being a single player streamer, which is like
That-
not never a good idea. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this. This is another thing. I've said this before. I don't like committing myself to one game. I will never do that, never have, and never will. I hate it. I will always play a plethora of games because I am a gamer. I like the game. I like making fun little videos. I like fun little concepts that would work well as a video, like Skyrim, but I installed 70 million mods. Or GTA 5, but it's the Chaos mod, or Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but I break the game. Like a lot of my, you know who Call Me Kevin is?
Yes?
He was kind of my inspiration for the way I edit and like make content. He's the better version of the Call Me last name.
I wanted to play. I'll get to that
Yeah,
eventually.
these kind of YouTube videos where it's like, oh, it's either like a fun little difference, like just playing a game normally, is kind of how I've always wanted to do it. And you can't do that live streaming. It's boring. Live stream, literally, the amount of times I just sit there in silence, I don't know. It's okay, yeah.
This
Live streaming's not for me. That's the end of this discussion. I'm sorry for derailing your streams.
it's fine, don't worry about it.
Don't do it again. Yeah. I will support anyone who's a streamer in my life. Hell, being a streamer myself has allowed me to meet a lot of nice people. So I'm kind of glad I became a streamer, but I am done. It's not for me. I like making YouTube videos. I'm a YouTuber now. But I will still be friends with Pac, do not worry.
You're stuck with us. You have no choice.
Yeah, it's also I remember texting that, and my friend, I may try to do art streams soon if I have the confidence to do it. Well, I say go for it. Art streams are also good.
They're chill.
Stuff.
They're pretty
Except
chill.
except if I'm here, then I'm like, woo. I'm kidding. Usually, yeah, it's pretty chill. But yeah, like, I remember telling another friend about it, and he was like, does that mean you're gonna stop hanging out with the 3 people you hang out with all the time on stream? And I'm like, one of them's my boyfriend, so no. 2, the other 2 would kill me if I just cut communication for no reason. And 3, no, that's dumb. They're all my best friends. I wouldn't abandon them just because I switched content styles. I looked like I cut out a lot. Did I cut out?
Little bit?
Did you get the gist?
Yes.
That basically I'm not abandoning you guys because you guys are like my best friends.
Yeah, you're stuck with us. It's either friendship or death.
I expected to get a wholesome response, but no.
No, it's a threat. You leave us, you get death.
It's
You
a
know
threat.
too much.
I say you guys are my best friend.
You know too much.
We can't have a wholesome moment once as your friend. No.
No.
Only off stream.
Yeah. I don't
On
need
stream.
that clip flying around. What do you take me for? I'm an edgy streamer. I'm a demon. I don't do that shit.
I've known you for not 4 years. I almost said 4 years. I've known you for almost 2 years. Jesus fucking Christ. Think about that.
I've known some people.
God, stop comparing.
Listen, man, I miss her.
I know you do.
Dad, am I ugly?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't keep friends for that long. Most of my friendships usually last a year, like a few months, and I never talk to those people again. This is still new to me. I don't know how to feel about having a friend for this long. Like, what do I do?
You're stuck with me. You do nothing. You just accept your fate that I'm in your life now forever.
Here,
Until
have
either
a-
you
here,
or
have-
I die.
Here, have ice cream.
Windows 11
hi,
jump scare.
Moon.
Hi, Moon.
We were just talking about how I've known AJ for 2 years. I don't know. I say as if I know Adrian for like 4 at this point. Same amount of time I've known Moon for. Like, it's the same year me and Adrian met was the same year me and Moon started dating. Like, when I started talking to Adrian, I was already saying like, boyfriend, he's like the most wholesome dude ever made. Like, that was when I was in the honeymoon phase, so I was just constantly gushing about Moon. Moon's now just gonna be blushing right now.
Yeah. Moon is so easily flushed.
Yes.
I should
He just
play a
said
song
yes.
in Spanish.
Yeah. Also, I made another cover. It's on Poor Jack. I got both Moon and Fox to react to it. Both of them agreed that while it was good, the ending is very loud and not the kind of scream you'd expect to hear in that moment.
What?
In Poor Jack, there's like a scream part in the song where he like screams kind of like in a singing way. And my brain, when I was doing the cover, took that as, oh, I'm just gonna blood curdly scream. But yeah, I fixed it. There's now a new version. I'll show you that version.
Dad,
Export it.
am I ugly?
What nonsense. I'm looking at
Oh, it's nonsense.
Oh yeah, I did also peek my mic. That's okay. Oh shit, I forgot about my laundry. Okay.
How do you spell nonsense? End in S-E. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Sizzling. A PNG. I'm not using software. Technically, I'm using Discord Reactive. I just plugged 2 PNGs.
Okay. Close. Yeah. No. Yeah, all my clothes fell on the floor.
Ah, yes, your mic picks you up whenever it wants to.
Also, I'm nowhere near my.
What?
Dad, am I ugly? Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense.
Oh, AJ, anything new with you?
No.
Just the most casual. Oh, AJ, get any bitches yet?
I choose to not get bitches, thank you. Also,
Sure,
because
sure.
if the bitches I could riz live in this town, and I went to high school with them, and I feel like that would be awkward as fuck. Especially because most of them at the time didn't know I was actually gay.
Wait, you were gay? Yeah. Why didn't you say anything? Because I hated everything.
Like, here's the funny thing, right? Is that I once, only once, ever shouted I was gay, and it was to get this girl off my fucking back. Because she was like, oh, you're in love with this guy. I don't like that guy. He's just a friend. I'm like, oh, you are so in love. I'm like,
Bitch, I'm gay!
yeah, she was like jumping on me. She was like, oh, you two would make such a cute couple. Mind you, he actually had a girlfriend at the time. And I told her that. I'm like, he has a girlfriend. I am not interested. I don't care. And she was all like, oh, I don't think it's gonna last. I think you two are gonna end up together. I'm like, bitch, I'm gay. Like, I shouted that at the top of my lungs in the corridor, and people turned to look at me. And I was all like, what, issue? And they're like, nope. And they all backed away. They all continued their merry fucking way. And I was so mad. I was like, back the fuck off. And she was like, oh, I didn't know. Shouldn't be yelling that. I'm like, why? Why should I not be yelling it? Like, aren't you scared of getting bullied? Bitch, they could fucking try. They could try. And no one, actually, no one ever bullied me in high school. Because in high school, I was already in my, I know everything about you. I want you to fucking try. Fuck around and find out phase. Which is probably why I failed school.
The older I got, the more I'm friends with. Yeah, I would have been afraid of you.
Good.
It's like the one time there's a group project. And Andrew and Ace, you two are gonna be paired together. You just. What's funny is I don't think you would have hated me if you saw that I was deathly afraid of you, but willing to talk.
Like, here's the thing. I wouldn't have hated you unless you were still that little shit.
No,
But if you were afraid of me, which a lot of people in high school were, but I would still have talked to you because I had no choice. Like, if it was a group project where I had no choice and we were paired together, I'd have no choice, obviously. I'd be like, hey, what you want to do? What are you gonna do? So I could do the rest or whatever we'd have to do. And then we'd work on it. And if we happen to hit it off for some reason, then we'd probably be friends. I remember I sat, like, because I took Spanish 1, which is like the easiest level of Spanish because I wasn't smart enough for an AP class. Also, I didn't want to take the AP. Lazy. And so I would finish the work and just draw in the class for most of the period. And I was sat in this group with like 2 other people. And I remember I had already finished the work, turned it in, and they're all like, hey, you didn't let us copy. Bitch, the fuck you think I'm gonna let you copy off my fucking work? Nah. Who do you think you are? And then we started talking about video games because I was drawing Ben Drowned. Because I was really into creepypastas at the time. I was drawing Ben and all like, oh, you're drawing Zelda. I'm like, who? Zelda! Like, no. That's like not even close. I'm like, what? That's the name of the character for the main character, Zelda. I'm like, no. You mean Link? His name is Link. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure his name is Zelda. I'm like, no, Zelda's the princess. Zelda is the princess. I was going to fight this girl.
The same girl. You're using the same voice.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna be able to change my voice for that. But I was like arguing with this girl, different girl. It was a different girl, so two different girls. The girl that was annoying me about the guy that I didn't like who had a girlfriend, different girl, same girl. One of them was white and the other one was Mexican. And it
Right.
was just, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was Zelda. I'm like, please shut up before I kill you. And that's how we became friends. I threatened her, and she became my friend.
She's like, you seem standing out.
Yeah, I totally don't see this backfiring at all. Oh my god.
Imagine if, like, we knew each other and the way we met, you would have been doodling.
I would
Hey,
have
is that Jeff the Killer?
maybe.
I would have been like, nice. Just goes back to reading because I was a massive bookworm in high school.
I was a reader, but then again I was also dyslexic and I didn't know it. So I couldn't read a lot without getting a migraine.
Yeah.
But I liked books, so the books that I actually could read, I sat through them. I did probably struggled with a lot of the words and names. And I got the gist.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. You can't answer those questions.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at
I definitely think the thing is I liked talking to people in classes. Like whoever I would sit next to would instantly become the person I would talk to, and unless they were like a popular kid and wanted nothing to do with me.
Dad,
Then I
You
would just do
actually
my
had
work.
popular kids in your school? We didn't have that.
Well, my class was 1,000 kids.
Deal with the pop.
Well, you're lucky.
Everyone treated themselves equally. Although
I
they
hated
did
it.
poorly treat freshmen. I will say that that's what I found weird in like high school. Like how poorly the freshmen were treated. And I'm just sitting here like, you were a freshman last year. You have no high ground here. Why the fuck are you bullying them? Like, I would stand up for the freshmen. Specifically also because my brother was a freshman when I was a sophomore. Junior. And as the know-it-all kid, you really do not want me spreading information. So they left my brother alone for the most part. And then he became, like, I guess, quote-unquote popular because he was friends with everybody. My brother is a really friendly guy. Sure, I may call him a dick sometimes. But when it came down to, like, talking to people, my brother was the opposite of me. He was always loud. Voice had to be heard. And he was very energetic. So he was very friendly with other people. He is the definition of an extrovert. While opposed to me, is more reserved, quiet, and would prefer to be left alone. Like so many of my brother's friends, I actually hated all of my brother's friends. All of them. Abso-fucking-lutely. And the most I would ever, quote unquote, like was a tolerate. Was only one friend. Only one friend did I ever tolerate enough that my brother sees that as an achievement and he actually brings him around more often. And the funny thing about that guy is that he was supposed, I think he did go. He went to TwitchCon. the same one that Fox and I went to. And he was all like, "Hey, can you give your sister my number in case she runs into any of these like YouTubers that I want to meet?" Because he apparently also wanted to meet Foolish. And Fox and I quite literally ran into Foolish. He was holding my hand. He was like pulling me away. And then Foolish walked like in between us. And so I crashed against him. And Fox was still trying to pull me away. And I was all like, "Oh, wait, Foolish, can we take like a quick picture?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, real quick. And I was like, "Okay, go. And Fox was just trembling. It was so cute. But it was so funny that he was just fucking shaking. That he got to stand next to Foolish. And then apparently my brother got a very angry text from his friend because I didn't have his number or his Discord to text him that I had met Foolish. And he was like, "What the fuck, man? You weren't supposed to give her my number." I was like, so that's the one friend I tolerate, and it was really, really funny. Because my brother was getting spammed. I was like, "She met Foolish, didn't fucking tell me, didn't have my contact." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't have your contact, dude. I don't know what you want from me. He didn't give it to me. You didn't give it to me. No one gave it to me." So I was like, "All right, fuck that guy."
Oof. For me, when it came to me in high
Oh, Ace's mic cut out.
school, oof. I would have been. I was always like the non. I can't.
Dad, am I ugly?
I can't finish my sentence. I was always friends with like, or I would always talk to the kids I enjoyed talking to. Like, if there was someone I could vibe with, I'd end up having a conversation.
Dad?
Uh-huh.
I was friends with the stoner kid. Like, he would be like, "Yo, do you want to go to a presentation?"
That's so bad.
I'm switching to push to talk then, because fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Okay, as I was saying, the
Thing about the weed kid.
oh yeah, he was
Am I
like,
ugly?
he always tried to invite me to shit, and like, I just would always talk to like I said, I would always talk to the kid I would sit next to, unless like they were either a kid that even I didn't like, which was very rare, or if it was a popular kid. Like, I think I was moderately liked. Like, I wasn't hated. People didn't hate me. People didn't. There was, I mean, especially since I became one of those kids who, like, everyone agreed by the end of senior year that it seemed like every year I matured.
Uh-huh.
Like, freshman year, I'm going to be honest, people thought I would shoot up the school.
Oh no.
I was that much of a hermit, kept to myself, always had headphones in, would yell, would give people a death glare if they tried to openly be nice to me.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just going through it. A lot of happened that year, and I just was not a good person back then. And then that summer, I just did a lot of soul searching because I didn't have to work, so I just kind of walked around, thought about things. I remember I came to an epiphany where I was like, "Huh, I'm not a good person."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "I need to be better, damn it."
Yeah.
And then each passing year, I slowly improved.
You're less of a
You didn't even meet me at my worst, so shut up. I would say the same about you, but I don't know how AJ in high school was.
AJ in high
On that
school was a
level.
bitch. Nothing has changed. I'm still a bitch. I just don't have useless information in my brain anymore. as useless information in my brain anymore because I don't have to threaten people.
Fair enough. I enjoyed like so when I think about like would me and you be good friends in high school or even talk to each other? I feel like you definitely would have like given me this look like at first time I ever would try to communicate. You'd be like, "Why the fuck are you talking to me?"
Yeah, that's how
But the
most of my friendships start. Like either they approach me or I'm put with them for some reason. Like say they're like a new, like, oh yeah, this girl here knows everything. You should talk to her. Oh, like you fucking suck. Hated my teacher. Most of my teachers.
now the one thing I wouldn't have done, and I say this with the utmost like sincerity, because if it's a friend that I truly trust, if like me and you met in high school and like really like we're really good friends, I would not have been like, oh okay, I'm gonna go ditch you so I can make friends with other people.
Oh my god.
Because I feel like always having friends with the new kid always leads to that happening a little bit.
It happened at some point, like once. Like this friend dropped me so quick when I wouldn't help her hide drugs.
Yeah, no, I would have been more just you. Also, I was honestly I say I was a little shit, but no, I was just shitty to the people around me. In sophomore year, I turned into a ball of social anxiety because now that I realized I had to make friends, I didn't know how. So instead of becoming the one who would hate everybody, I just became the one who would hide in the back of the room, not because she hated people, but because she was just scared to communicate.
Understand.
I made friends my own special way, usually through like talk. Like I did also join theater, and that helped me like socially butterfly myself out. Like I was like, oh, and none of the people I knew like really cared. The shit I like. I'm gonna be honest. With how toxic I was and with how high school is very gossipy, that what I did pretty spread like wildfire. People like instead like the thing is like people. I found out years later that people were like, "Oh, hey, Ace actually is improving a lot." Like people would be would be talking about me behind my back. It would be like, Ace was kind of a dick last year, but she's kind of turning a new leaf. She's very nice now. She doesn't. You know, she's just, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care as much, and she doesn't let things bug her. And it was like, and I was like, yeah, because I just was scared. And
I
then
had this epiphany.
COVID happened, and then like when I came back, everyone was like, I remember a friend showed me DMs they were had, and they were like, "Dude, Ace is like a completely different person. What the fuck happened to her?"
COVID happened.
It's like, why is all of a sudden she like super mature, very respectable, very nice to everyone, always willing to like leave people alone if she realizes the conversation is over? And I just remember telling my friend, it's because I don't know, I just had a lot more time to reflect than 3 months in between each year. Also, I realized I wasn't cis. That might have played a big part in that.
Oh my god.
Like people,
Nonsense. I'm looking at you.
like people went from hating me in freshman year to everyone being like, "Yo," like people walking up to me who I barely talked to, being like,
Looking at
"Yo,
you.
Ace, I'm gonna miss you, man." I was like, "Thanks, random stranger."
Looking at you.
So, do I think me and AJ would have been good friends if we were in high school together? Nah, probably not, because by the time you would have been graduating, I would have been a freshman.
Yeah. I would have probably been almost done. Not done.
Yeah, like there is no way.
2018 is when I graduated. Started
Yeah,
high school.
2017.
So Ace and I would have probably never talked at all
Yeah, I
because
think
senior classes are separate from it. Unless like
yeah,
you had taken creative writing in that case, then there was a
I probably would have.
Miss Russ.
I'm
I miss her.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As someone who wanted to be a filmmaker by 8th grade, I was 100%.
I
Honestly,
took that
I
class
still
because a friend asked me to. It's like, hey, we should take this class together. Like, I don't want to be alone. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll join you. That motherfucker ditched me. He changed classes, and I was still there. And I ended up taking the class again because I joined that class because my friend asked me to, not because I cared about writing, but because. And then he ditched me, and then I took the class on my own accord because I had fun in it. Also, it didn't
yeah.
help that I was the art kid. So when we had to do comic strips, everyone immediately turned to me, and I was like, ah. And even my teacher was like, no one is getting her. She's working on her own. Everyone else has to suffer. I was that good at art in high school that everyone immediately turned to me to try to ask me to be their partner. I was like, no. Our comic was like supposed to. I think it was supposed to be like a topic, but because I didn't know what I was doing or how to write properly, I wasn't funny. So I just stole some jokes from Garrett Williams' FNAF stuff. So I stole the Justin Bieber poster, pizza, and an edgy comic. And hoped for the best. I did not pass that assignment though. I think I got a D. I got a C on that assignment. Only because my art saved me. Writing was shit. My art is what got me that C.
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in
Honestly,
the
I'm
world.
just gonna say this: in the grand calculus of the multiverse, I don't think there was any universe where we would be where any of Pact would have became friends unless we met online. There might have
Yes,
been maybe
Moon,
different.
can I help you? Do you want to be let in?
I think Moon's just saying "rar,"
Or
so I think Moon just wants attention. Oh, he also does want to be let in. Apparently, I guess.
come on, just join. Taking your roles by the end of the stream.
Yay!
Rar.
Not expecting. Yes, yes. I totally was expecting you to let us keep these roles.
Yes,
Obviously,
my admin roles. You can totally keep them. /J. Don't abuse my admin roles right now.
I gotta turn you down, man. You were allowed.
Okay.
Rar.
Moon is behind Ace. Hold up, Ace and Moon.
What?
Yeah.
There you go.
AJ, I don't pick favorites. Also, AJ.
Listen, man, it's because of the way I have it stacked. It's because I have Moon above you, so it's stacked weirdly.
Sure. Sure.
it was funny. I was on top of you, Ace.
Hey, oh, hold up. Keep that to yourselves.
I was about to say a very dark joke.
Oh my god, no.
I was above Ace, literally, and then AJ fixed it.
You meant Tommy anytime. I didn't cut that in.
I heard anytime, but I don't know if that was actually what you said.
I think AJ knew what I was implying. This is why he's laughing.
Also, AJ,
Yes.
it took a second to read what you wrote. I thought it said, "I'm hooking at you."
I'm what?
I'm hooking at you.
I'm hooking?
Yes, it looks like the L looked like an H to me.
This is what my H
So it
looks
was
like,
taking me
Moon.
a second.
Kidding is.
It took a second. And I was like, why does it say hooking? And then I understood. It took a minute. PP, yes. I'm sorry. How are you?
There, does that look better? Does that look better, Moon?
I made
Yes, you
this
didn't
one
have to
with
change
my
it. I just wanted to tell you.
I made this one with my tears.
You didn't have to change it. It was just fun while it looked like cooking. Because I thought it would be funny.
And I'm drawing tears to put on myself. Where's my PNG?
Oh no, I feel so bad now.
Where is my PNG? Actually, where is it? There I am. The wrong one. Actually, that. This look better, Moon. I made these with my tears.
It looks like you're laughing so hard that you're crying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Give me a minute. I'm adding my image box.
Oh my gosh.
New source. Tears. Tears! In all caps. Look, tears.
Oh my gosh. I feel bad. Eh.
Let's shrink. Adjust them.
I think you can press shift and then it does increments. Or it might be control. It's one of them.
It's one of them.
It's Whatever that button is, you were doing it.
Not really a button because I'm using my mouse.
You could probably use the arrow keys, maybe? I think.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
No. Like the better mood. I made that one with my tears. Mood made me cry.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no more crying.
Okay. Also, I saw Blue Beetle today.
Oh, what'd you think?
It was good.
I bet
I'm
you
gonna give them
understood none of the references.
No, but
Huh?
apparently my mom watched one of the shows when when she used to live in a certain place in Canada. And if I'm giving my very, very, very much biased opinion, 0 out of 10 because of that one scene.
Which
The
Moon, we've
very
all
sad
pre-
scene.
scene?
Yes, I know, but I don't. I'm really with the dad.
this scene where the dad dies of a heart attack.
Oh, yeah, no, that made me.
I was trying not to cry.
I cried.
What's kind of funny is I didn't cry at it. I just kind of sat there like, no. My brain was just like, oh, that's sad. And then my brain decided to do something funky, and then said, imagine how AJ felt seeing this scene. And then the tears started coming out, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, it
Just
fucking
my
broke
ability
my
to care
heart.
for my friends.
It broke my heart. I felt that so
Because I
much.
felt
The like
because
losing my old man. I didn't lose my old man from a heart attack, but I lost my old man and I wasn't there for his death.
Mm-hmm.
And part of me blames myself because I feel like there should have been more, even though there was nothing I could do. His cancer was already terminal. Um, but I felt so bad. So just watching this girl scream "Dad" hurt my soul because same. She just like me for real.
I related too much to Jaime.
I'm taking my dad's picture with me when I move, by the way.
Okay.
It's the only one
Fair.
that I
Good.
have, and my stepdad doesn't. But he has to fight me because he's like, "Oh, I don't want it." I'm like, "What? Is he jealous of a dead man?" Yes, my dad was an amazing man, though. So even my mom's all like, "Yes, but your father was an amazing man, so I don't blame him." The standards are high for my mom when it comes to men.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
The only part that makes me sad is since my grandpa has kind of been deteriorating in health, because I remember like the first time I ever found out about Blue Beetle, especially this version, I told him about it and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, when I was a kid, they would never let someone who looks like me be a superhero.
Yeah, our superheroes growing up. I guess suppose they were comedy super,
Mm-hmm.
but they were superheroes nonetheless. Remember that episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The show I could not understand, but then I saw it getting referenced in Blue Beetle.
yeah, yeah. That was our superhero.
And then what made me sad was that I can't show him the movie because he I got sad.
He would have what?
I can't show him the movie because he I told him about Blue Beetle. Like I didn't I like on a phone call and he was like, "Oh, maybe I got to check it out when it hits like rent when I can rent it or something because that sounds cool."
Mm.
I was like, it is cool. God, I love my grandpa. I'm literally gonna be devastated if anything happens to him. Like, I I, I will full on. I don't. I hope nothing. Like he's fine. It's nothing bad. Damn, my brain is constantly anxious about it.
I feel think for my grandpa. Or both of them, actually, because I never got to meet my grandpa on my dad's side, and then my grandpa on my mom's side was mostly absent. And what we did see of him, he was mostly arguing with my grandmother.
Dad, am I ugly?
What nonsense.
Dad, am I ugly?
What nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Night, AJ's mother. People, do you want to be let in? I
Or is he just? Yeah, I.
Big you gotta talk to
Oh my
us.
gosh.
You asking to be let in? What happened? We're all vibing, you know. And you're the
Yeah.
can't fucking spell beautiful.
I know it's funny. I've cried at things a couple of times, but I've never cried at something twice. I've only cried at one thing twice, and that was always Sarah's death in The Last of Us, because that opening scene is
Yeah.
just super heartbreaking. And then Guardians 3 was like, I'm gonna do a funky little thing.
Oh, I think I saw the clip. I think I saw a
What?
sad clip with Rocket in it.
No, it's not that scene. It's a scene. I don't know if you want to get spoiled on it or if you don't care.
I don't care. I'll watch
Near
it
the end of
eventually.
the movie, Dr- they like when they're celebrating that they did it and they're all about to go their separate ways. Rocket starts playing "The Dog Days Are Over," and like You know, all of them are dancing, having a good time, and a bunch of kids that they say pulled Jackson in their little group, and then he starts nodding his head, and then he just starts jamming to the music, and like the reason it makes me cry is because like he said like he in Guardians 2 he had this super like sad scene, and it's my favorite scene in the whole movie, where he explained that his family loved the dance, but since they passed away, he will never dance again.
Uh
And he did it. And I was like, damn, that's good writing.
huh.
Like, because he finally found purpose again.
Uh huh.
And it made me cry. Also, before that scene plays, Peter meets up with his grandpa again, and that made me cry also.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, Moon actually saw me cry the second time. What's funny is Moon was about to cry, and then just I started breaking down.
Oh, no.
So then he just kept
My,
asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
my brain went to need to need to make Ace feel better mode.
Like they were tears of joy though, because like,
I couldn't tell.
and then I remember just thinking to myself when I saw the movie, when the credits rolled for the first time, I just thought to myself, "Yeah, this is where it ends for me. This is a good end. This is a good drop off."
Dad, am I
I'm
ugly?
sad that Guardians 3 is over.
Nonsense.
And
Looking at
Guardians Galaxy is over. I can grammar.
You know, well, you got the DCU to worry about now, and I get you obsessed with that.
I like Blue Beetle. He cool.
Yeah,
Blue Beetle
it's
very
actually
wanna
cool.
set
watch
in
it.
the DC. It's actually set in the new universe.
Dad,
So,
am I
like
ugly?
all my friends, DC
nonsense.
fans.
Looking at you right now, you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Are we gonna have to do the thing that we did with Marvel movies?
No, because thankfully the new universe is just starting out. So thankfully, we're like technically you guys just watched the first movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the next movie is supposed to be Superman Legacy, but if the studios don't pay their fucking writers and actors, it'll get delayed.
Grr.
Hey, artist, you greedy fucks.
Don't die.
Well, now I'm gonna die at a spike. Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
I, uh, um, uh, I don't know how to feel about this. This is how, yeah, okay.
What, you think I'm not gonna get therapy down in hell?
I don't
No,
know.
dying until never.
Never.
That's not how that works.
No die until we all meet in person. That feels reasonable. It was about this uncopyrighted song.
Please don't. Your therapist will be the. Hey. He'll be helping me with some issues.
Some. I am concerned.
Don't worry.
Alright. I guess I need to worry about it.
I've also. What else have I cried? What other stuff? Oh, I actually almost teared up at the end of My Adventures with Superman because I watched the final episode yesterday.
Aw.
I don't know. It was just it's been so long since I've gotten Superman content,
Oh
and they
boy.
did, and they did my boy right. He was just a goof.
Yeah.
This show would make you care. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch me not.
Like, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to watch it, but I feel like it's literally just. It's not. It's not about Superman as it is about Clark. Like, his alter ego. So it makes it more personal, and like the cool thing they did is that they changed it to where he doesn't know about himself, where he came from, any of that. So he just knows he has abilities. He doesn't know where they come from. He doesn't know how they work. He doesn't know where he comes from. He just knows he has them, and he's like, I'm gonna do it to be a good person. I was like, yes, that's my boy. Yeah, I just love Superman.
I know you do. You're cute, babe.
Thank you. Okay, let's stop
Cute,
third
babe.
wheeling again now.
Stop third wheeling me in my chat. Thank you.
Fine. I'll try.
Oh my god,
I
I
try
hate
harder.
oh my god. Green Stone on Superman Go Burr. Oh my god. I'm tired of that.
Tired of what?
Like, yeah, he has a weakness, but like, okay, would people just prefer if he didn't?
I mean, I would prefer it not be stupid.
Actually, My Adventures with Superman does it in a really cool way, where it's not just like, oh, I'm weak. I can't use my powers anymore. In My Adventures with Superman, it's straight up like a poison that will just straight up immobilize him and slowly kills him. Little green things come out of him. It's weird.
Then again, there's different ones that make him change.
We don't talk about the pink one.
The pink one?
Makes him gay.
Oh, that
Well,
one.
actually, now gender bends him.
Oh
And now it turns him into a woman.
no! I like the gay one.
Both are offensive.
Not to gay people. Offensive to who? The straights? They offended of a gay Superman? Isn't there a gay Superman already?
I don't actually know. I don't know. You see, the thing is, whenever someone's like, I don't like Superman, he's boring, his weakness is a rock, I'm like, well, yeah, if you only watch and pay attention to the Superman that's relevant, which is usually all action ones, and they're not always the best representation. Except for the really old Superman movie in the 70s. That one also still isn't very good, as it made him seem very unstoppable. I like My Adventures with Superman. He's kind of weak. He's kind of a little bitch you still gotta learn.
Someone spell opinion for me.
What?
Someone spell opinion for me.
You spelled it correct.
I did?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Opinion is hard. Dun, 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 dun.
Realize this deafening.
Why is this? Oh.
I don't have music playing in the background.
Oh. That is the Sixth Sense, huh? Ooh, syllabuses. Why did I get excited for that? Tired?
I mean, yawns are contagious. I'm tired.
Fair point.
Got ruffles.
Nice.
I grabbed the bag just so I could actually put it in front of me as a reference because I'm gonna give Fox a bag of chips. And I just happen to be eating out of it.
Yep. Num.
Um,
Num num num. Num.
um,
Num.
you know, I'm just gonna write chips on the bag.
No. Fair.
Huh?
Just triangle.
Triangle.
Is it a Dorito chip?
Maybe. I don't even like Doritos. Why would I have Doritos in my house?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna find that audio of like, hello people who don't live here. And then just gonna use that for all of us.
Fair enough.
I gotta see if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are considered superheroes or not.
I mean, they are mutants. Save the day.
They are. It is considered a superhero franchise.
I feel so confused.
Oh, wrong layer. Fuck.
We.
Oh, wait, did you guys, AJ, did you hear about the guy who sings passed away?
What?
What?
Yeah, the lead of Smash Mouth passed away.
Oh. No.
I don't know who Smash Mouth is.
I mean, you didn't watch Shrek.
Oh! Oh!
You know how it opens with somebody?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the guy
Oh.
who died, the guy who wrote that song and sung it died.
Oh, that is sad. Okay.
I mean, that song was the biggest meme. It's gonna be missed.
Like, we are number one. It's just the thing that connects all of Gen Z.
I have the song stuck in my head now.
Oh no.
Dang it. was young. Oh.
You can tell I'm starting to get lazy with it.
Yeah. I- Oh my gosh. Why was my first instinct to get rid of the song that is probably copyrighted? To go with another copyrighted song, which is Christmas.
Please don't, Moon. I need this job.
I know.
If you really need this.
Yes.
AJ!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pico. I need to breathe. Pico, I think, is playing FNF.
I know. I saw.
It shows the live thingy and the Void Chronicles, and it looks like FNF.
It is
thingies.
FNF.
Moon Grain Trash. Yes. Then what am I saying, Pico? I am just staring you.
What is Pico FNF doing?
Pico said, "What do you mean, Moon? Who's Pico? I think you're losing your mind."
Pico FNF? I'm a big
Aesthetic.
fan of Pico FNF.
Three, two, one, go!
¡Me agota!
¡Quiere jugar!
¡Destonta!
¡Solo quiero jugar!
Pico fighting for
¿Eres
now.
una plebeya?
Solo quiero ser tu amiga también. Debo proteger la paz mundial.
No, soy especial.
¡Quiere jugar! ¡Quiere jugar!
Soy especial. ¿Sabes quién es mi papá? Solo vete.
Ahora me disculparé, lo haré. Ahora me disculparé.
It's fine,
Mira, papá, y
Pico.
creo que te van a castigar.
¿Sí? Va. Vete a llorar. Vete. Solo vete.
Cierra esa boca, cierra esa boca.
Hey guys, I have the funniest joke ever made.
Huh?
What?
If it's not funny, I'm gonna kick
Lettuce.
you from the call.
Oh. Well, there goes the lettuce bit.
Lettuce bit?
I was just gonna say lettuce and see if AJ would giggle. But no, I don't think he did. Well, I don't know.
Time to kick Ace from the call.
No, God, no. Please.
AJ,
Yeah.
why did the rabbit cross the road?
Bye.
To hop to the other side.
Alright, time to kick Moon from the call.
No.
God, what's actually like where give me an actual Google, come on. Okay, apparently this is one of the funniest jokes ever. It's called The Snail with Attitude.
Uh-huh.
A guy is sitting at home. When he hears a knock at the door, he opens the door and sees a snail on the porch. He picks up the snail and throws it as far as he can. 3 years later, there's a knock on the door. He opens it and sees the same snail. The snail says, "What the hell was that all about?" I don't get it.
I also don't get it. I was waiting for the punchline.
I think that was the punchline. I think the punchline's supposed to be the snail is so that it took him 3 years to get back to the porch. Hey man, I didn't make that joke.
Yeah, that's
I
why you're
only
not getting
repeat.
kicked from the call.
Kids versus barber. I hate jokes like this where it's like a long paragraph and the punchline doesn't even make sense. AJ from the past. There we go.
Wait, what?
What?
Because frickin' I had the stream volume up, so and I guess I was very delayed, so I was just hearing AJ from 5 minutes ago.
It was a funny joke, and you bam Pico. Watch right.
Which joke?
The fried lettuce.
The lettuce.
Num.
Numb. SpongeBob COT. Love how this description had to clarify GameCube is not included.
All jokes are funny. No, that's not true. Clearly, Ace is living proof.
Listen to some tunes?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, Ace, come back. I'm sorry. Can I even come back? You should be able to. You have the role still.
Yeah.
Ross, this is that moment. It's like, wait, am I even allowed to turn in here?
Yeah, as long as you have the role, the deal maker role, you'll be fine.
I thought as soon as I left, you were just gonna be like, well, Ace isn't allowed back.
No.
Straight up like, well, you left the call, you deal your own hand, bitch.
I should have, but I'm not that mean.
We're raising the eyes. I don't know how far ago that was, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to give Moon's criticisms of his script live.
Panic. That is panic-inducing, dude.
Yes, this is the worst script I've ever written. I'm kidding.
You know, I wouldn't be
Never.
surprised if that was the case.
It's a joke, Moon. Learn to take a joke instead of talking bad about yourself.
How do I send it? There's so many formats.
You print it as a PDF, you export it as a PDF, and then you send it to me.
PDF.
You won't know what a PDF is?
I know what it is, but I'm trying to find it. Where's PDF? Where did it go? I don't see a PDF file. Maybe.
I'm eating this party slice. Make myself feel bad.
Oh, dude, I eat party-sized bags of food chips all the time, and I don't feel bad at all. So it all goes to my ass now.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then I blow up.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Babe.
Looking at you right
I'm
now, you're the
supposed
most
to go
beautiful
in
girl
the
in the
export
world.
part of it, right?
What? Just share your screen.
I feel very dumb. I'm very confused.
You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Baba, am I ugly? Baba, am I ugly?
Very much. Because I'm not seeing anything. There it is. Okay, go to File. Go to Create PDF. It's on the
Baba,
bottom.
am I ugly?
thought it was gonna be here.
No, those are different text files.
Oh fuck! I made one of these smaller, not smaller, more transparent. Fuck! I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
Bet. I just saved one of my one of my files as transparent, and I don't need that.
You can stop sharing your screen now.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, reading the script now. Alright, downloaded. Reading now.
Please don't read it out loud.
Exterior.
Find my idea.
You're hurting. You're hurting me. You didn't properly format dialogue. What the fuck?
You didn't teach me.
It should have been easy. You press character, and then like you type the character, and then the dialogue goes under the character.
I didn't know that.
That's so far it's fine. I'm not the best person to go to when it comes to grammar. For that, I'd go to Fox.
Fair enough.
Be prepared, he will rip your script apart if you give him the permission.
You will, yeah.
I know, and it's literally the script is for tomorrow's class, so I don't know if Fox will be able to
Doesn't
do
mean
it.
I'm sure it's just looking over it. And it's probably just making sure you have something written.
Fair enough. I should probably put this on my drive. That would be smart. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're doing pretty well. I can see you watch the screenwriting videos.
Moon did not watch the screenwriting videos.
I did not.
Well, she's doing a pretty good job. This is over explaining, Moon. I'm gonna be honest, this is at the level of explanation a script writing needs to be. So this is over explaining to you. I feel like you're already halfway there.
To be fair, I would have over explained even more, but I was like, okay, this is not a story. I should probably remove every single line that I put in stories.
Also, the boy takes a minute to powder.
Me ponder.
Ponder.
Man, you should probably, if I'm giving you this criticism, that means you should probably fix it.
I will. I am. I didn't know how to spell ponder. I'm sorry.
Pounder.
Thank you.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I know you're probably talking about yourself, AJ, but goddamn.
I said I'm a fucking idiot. Did my mic not pick up I'm?
Yes, it just said fucking idiot. But you made it sound like you were calling Moon a fucking idiot.
I would never. Without valid reason.
You know what? That's fair.
Color? It did not. Fuck.
No. I'm sorry. Man.
Okay, man. I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect.
I am panicking.
Do not have ending. Do not have ending dialogue. Do not say. Do not. The last two lines where I asked, "Do you want to be my boyfriend?" and you say yes. Cut that out completely. I'm
Okay.
saying this because it's way more wholesome, as if it's just we stare like we're just looking at each other. Sometimes the best way to Moon. This is something that every writer has to learn, unless you're a book writer. This is just in terms of screenwriters and directors and people who make movies and animated projects. Show, don't tell.
Okay.
You're already
Say
showing
that.
that we clearly are falling in love. You don't need to tell us by having me ask.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, fuck, too far.
But everything else was pretty good.
Very
My
much.
only criticism is the dialogue is formatted wrong.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
You know what? Share your screen. I'll tell you how to fix it right now. Sorry,
Okay.
AJ's chat, for the out of contextness.
It's fine, they don't
We got
deserve
stupid.
context.
Okay, so what you're gonna want to do? Go to the dialogue.
Okay.
Erase boy. Now go to where you have. Go back to the house. Go back to the action line before. Press enter. Now press Control 3. Now press it moon. Or no. You, no matter what, when it comes to scripts, you always have the character's name. You do not keep them hidden. Because let's say you give this script to someone else to make into an actual, let's say, a short film for you. They're going to be confused when they're like, is boy a separate character? Who is boy? That's going to be their first note.
Okay.
Very much.
Every character got to have a name.
Okay.
Even if it's guard 1, police officer 3, or fuckboy 7.
I was about to write it as a joke, and I was like, never mind.
Very much.
Man, I would have seen Moon right. Fuck. But yeah, there. That's how dialogue's supposed to look, by the way.
Okay.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Already looks so much.
Baba, am I ugly?
Very much.
Dad,
It looks so much like actually readable.
It looked readable to me, but I really like. I almost put boy.
Moon, if you sent that script to anyone, they would have laughed you out of the boardroom.
Alright, it's fine. I'm just
Am I ugly?
saying
Very
to
much.
me it looked readable
Dad?
because I didn't know.
am I ugly?
I didn't understand.
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the most beautiful girl in the
Hopefully you
world.
understand it pretty
Baba,
well.
am I ugly?
Also, when it says, are you confused on the continued? Basically, that means if there was a line of
Very
dialogue.
much.
Also, that's also Moon. Read the dialogue. That's you, not Ace.
I'm not smart.
Yeah, we're aware.
You also
I-
missed it. You also missed some dialogue.
Oh.
Dad, am I ugly?
Nonsense. I'm looking at you right now. You're the
I'm
most
doing
beautiful
this
girl
with
in the
one
world.
hand. That is not what I
Baba,
wanted.
am I ugly?
Very much.
Why are you doing it with one hand?
Because I can use one hand? How did I capitalize that? There we go.
Moon is big brain. They're smarter than. Define which Pico, because then the answer may change. But there is no way you were smarter than.
I don't really care.
I actually want to make a YouTube. Okay, so you guys know the other channel I have that I don't use?
Yeah.
Thinking of making that solely about things, tips about being a filmmaker, or just random thing video essays. Like like how to write a script, or how do I write scripts? Like what gets me in the story? What how do I go from the idea to on the page?
I cannot sing that song.
You cannot wait like 2 more minutes. That you can sing whatever
Okay.
song you want.
Okay. This is 4 pages now. uh, it'll be fine. This annoys me, but I did spell color right.
What do you mean? Are you spelling it LOR or C
No,
O?
you are, yeah. Canadian, I have to spell with you are. And also, it's a better way to spell color
I
to
would
me.
disagree.
I'm biased.
I know, you filthy Canadian.
I'm sorry. This program, I couldn't figure out how to get it. Be like, I don't use that. Use the American way to spell color. I'm sorry.
Say Z. Say Z.
Z. I was about to sing the alphabet.
Fucking fat. I don't think I'll get in trouble for you singing the alphabet.
Dad, am I ugly?
It just rolls off the
Looking at you right
tongue
now, you're
better
the most
when it's
beautiful
like
girl
when
in
it's
the
X,
world.
Y, Z.
Baba, am I ugly?
Very much.
And then I had a teacher who kept correcting people if they said said Z to Z, because like we're Canadian, we're supposed to say as Z. I'm like, yeah, but it sounds better to say Z. Obviously, I didn't say this to the teacher. This was not towards me.
I've been streaming for 3 hours.
You have been.
Today. I don't know what I'll
Yo.
be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow. But I do have to go because I have to go.
Sad.
Right. Okay, did you fix all the dialogue, man?
I think so.
Thanks for the stream. You're welcome for the stream. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Alright, so if I stream tomorrow, I don't know what I'll be doing. Trying. What happens? Ow! Cracked my wrist.
Oh my gosh.
I'll always show up in every. I know, and we appreciate.
Yeah. I mean, you won't ever be showing up at my streams again, because I don't stream anymore.
Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'll figure out what I'll do. I stream tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.